I don't do intros. How you guys doing today? I'm doing alright today. Today, I have something a little bit different for you guys. So, the first thing I want to do when I start off this video is go ahead and thank you guys for 700 subscribers on the channel, man. That's insane to think about. 700 subs. We're getting so close to our goal of trying to hit 1,000 subs for the end of the year. So, thank you guys so much, man. I greatly do appreciate it. So I had an idea for a 700 subscribers celebration. Now it won't be taking place here on YouTube, but it'll be taking place on Twitch. So make sure you guys go ahead and follow my Twitch account. I'll put it on the screen now. So this idea I had is a challenge run that has a heavy emphasis on PvP. And here are my rules for this challenge run. And one thing I want to say is I created this idea to get as much interaction between myself and my audience and the community in general as I possibly can. So I definitely encourage people to come and invade me whenever the hell you want during this run. It'll be the whole thing will be streamed over on Twitch. So yeah, come and invade me. Come say hi to me in my chat. We're chill, bro. We're chill. And with that being said, guys, let's get into the rules. Now, this is going to be a region-locked, Nuzlocked, Taunter's Tongue challenge run. These fucking people in my goddamn way, man. First thing, this is my character. This is a level 1 character. His name is Bigum's Peter, and his face is very funny. I kind of went for like a 70s porn star villain kind of vibe. He has like a really weird mustache, a weird sleazy look on his face. He's got that weird hairline, bunch of fucking chest hair. He's got a spray tan, looking a little bit orange. So this is Bigum's Peter. I'll be starting as a level 1 wretch. I did choose the Crimson Amber Medallion as my starting gift. But other than that, we just have a club. So let's get into rule number 1. The first rule is region lock. What does region lock mean? So this is kind of a soft version of region lock. It's not a hard region lock. Region lock means that you are confined to one area of the map and that is it. You cannot go anywhere else on the map until you're finished with this area. So for me, that'll be Limgrave to start the game off with, right? This whole fucking starting area over there that we haven't got to yet. That is that's the region I'm gonna be locked to. So most people when they do region locked runs, they make it to where they have to kill every single boss in a region before they move on. I'm not gonna do that. I am going to be selective when I kill a boss. So in order for me to move on, I will have to kill the legacy boss of Limgrave, which is Godric. And then from there, I can choose to either go to Liurnia over here this way, or Caelid over this way. And if I enter those regions, I won't be able to leave until I decide to kill either Radahn or Renala. I forgot her name for a second. I don't know why. So there will be no backtracking in this run, with a few exceptions. Due to just you have to do that anyway. So the first exception is a NPC quest. So if I'm doing an NPC quest, I'll be allowed to go back to a region just to do the quest, and then I have to go back to the region that I was playing in. So like for Vare's quest, I'll have to do Vare's quest in Liurnia, come to Limgrave, and then, you know, whatever. Back and forth for to finish this quest, right? The other exception is the round table hold. So obviously I'll have to go back to the hold multiple times to upgrade my weapons. We want to be able to upgrade our weapons during this run to be able to get invaded. So that's why we're going to round table hold quite a bit. And the other exception is larval tears. So my build will probably change a lot during this run. I have no idea what build I'm gonna go end with. Right? I'm not gonna. I don't know what build I'm gonna end the game with. So we will be using quite a bit of larval tears, and in order to use larval tears, you have to go back to Renala. So larval tears will be an exception. Moving on to rule number 2, Nuzlocke. So for those of you who may have played the old Pokemon games, you probably know what a Nuzlocke is. Well, I'm going to put my Elden Ring spin on the Nuzlocke challenge. So, I'm allowed to pick up as much gear as I possibly can while playing in one region, right? But if I die at all, I lose everything I had in my hand. Everything that was equipped is gone, along with one armor piece and one talisman. So if I died right now to an invader, or to PvE or anything, if I die at all, I will lose this club, and I will lose this Crimson Amber Medallion. And that's pretty much just the Nuzlocke twist on the rule right there. There's no other weird things going on. That's pretty much just it. Rule number 3. My intention for this PvP run is to just make it a 2v2. So I'll only be summoning one person. That's most likely going to be Hell Guy 99% of the time. If somebody else wants to join, maybe I tell Hell Guy to invade me instead of joining me. But he will be pretty much my partner throughout the entire run. If you guys watch my original Taunter's Tongue run, you probably know who Hell Guy is. Hell Guy was helping me on that run, and he will be helping me on this run too. We will not be summoning a third Phantom. It will either only be a 2v2, as in me and Hell Guy versus 2 invaders, or a 1v1, which is me versus 1 invader. There will be no blues allowed. At all. No blues allowed. And of course, at the beginning of the run, I will not have the Taunter's Tongue, so obviously we won't have two invaders come in. But as soon as I get the Taunter's Tongue, it'll pretty much be active at all times, with the exception of me refreshing the tongue to try and get more invaders in. Alright, now moving on to rule number 3. This is kind of just a restrictive rule on my end. I will not be using the Physick Flask or any kind of Rune Arcs at all. My reasoning is that my advantage already in the world is that I will probably have more healing than invaders will. At least late game I will. So it'd be even more of an advantage for me if I could use Rune Arcs. And I don't like that, so we're not using any Rune Arcs during this playthrough. And we're also not using the Physick Flask either, just to kind of balance out the fact that I'm probably going to have more healing than invaders will. Rule number 5, and this is one that I think I'm going to enjoy quite a bit during this run. So I already said that when I die, I lose my weapon and I'll lose one piece of armor. I'll lose anything I have in my hand, one piece of armor, and one talisman. So here's a way that I can get gear and keep PvP alive during the playthrough. And that is through invasions. So I'm allowed to invade during this run. Myself, I'm allowed to invade people. And if I kill a host, I'm allowed to use the weapon they used, and I get one piece of armor that they were wearing. Outside of this, there is no other mealing allowed. No souls, no boluses, nothing like that. So if I kill a host, I get whatever weapon they used, and one piece of armor they had. This can be really, really good for just like farming gear. Let's say I died like 5 times and I lost like every weapon I had. I can invade people, and I can just, farm some gear for a little bit to help me continue the run, which I think that is really, really cool, and it'll definitely play into my strategy going forward. Now, with that being said, Rule number 6 is simply I have to complete the game like this. And and on your part, you guys have to invade me. So good luck to everybody, man. I hope to see you guys coming and invading my world
Hey,
during this run. And I hope I see you guys on Twitch. And thank you guys again for 700 subscribers, man. I really do appreciate it. With that being said, guys, fare thee well, peace out, and all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys on the Region Locked Nuzlocke Taunter's Tongue Challenge run. Thank you guys again, man.